Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I have an unboxing. I just have one book from Amazon, and I'm gonna unbox it. I'm standing in my kitchen because I'm cooking dinner and I'm trying to videotape this. I do have a couple of more books coming, so I will add to this video. So let's see what I got in this box. This bag, this one book I think is in here. And they did this really quickly because I think I ordered this on Friday and I got it today, which I think. And the book that I got is The Only Alien on the Planet by Christine D. Randall. It looks like this. I saw on BookTube, somebody recommended that I read this. So yeah, so I wound up buying it because my library does not have it. So this is what I'm doing lately. I'm checking my library, and if my library has it, I put myself on the wait list. If my library does not have it, I wind up buying it. So this is the book that I got. This is a YA book. And I really don't know anything about it. Okay, I'm gonna read the little blurb on the back. It says, "It was difficult for Ginny at first, but her senior year is finally starting to feel like kind of normal. That is, until she sees him, the beautiful mystery boy in her English class. He has never spoken a word to anyone. He moves through each day at school without making eye contact. His name is Smitty Tibbs, but everyone calls him the alien." And that was the only thing that was written here in this little blurb here. Yeah, so I'm going to read this one. There's little quotes on the bottom. It says, "Beautifully enchanted, the most powerful book that I've ever read. I stayed up all night to get to the end. This book has helped me get through some rough times in my life. Someone would enjoy reading this book, especially people who feel left out." So I read it over and over again for weeks. Best book in the whole world. So yeah, so that's this one, and I'm hoping I like it as much as the people wrote on the back. So that's it. I got another package from Amazon today, so let's see what's in here. So I think that this is a spooky book, but we'll see. Okay, so let's open it up and let's see what's in here. And it's not a spooky book. Okay, so the book that I got is called Lark Rising. It is book 1 by Sandra Rook. I don't know if I said her name right. So Becca the Awesome Book Nut. So yeah, she recommended that we read this, and my library did not have a copy. So yeah, so I ordered it, and I have no idea what it's about. And yeah, I'm just going to read a little bit of the back, and it says, "Life, death, dark, light, one guardian for each to fight the coming chaos. In a castle in the hills of Tarnik lie the 4 amulets of balance. When enemies steal the amulets, 4 guardians must be awakened to seek them out and return them. Lark, the guardian of life, is the first to be summoned. Lark Rising combines a beautifully realized world, a unique voice, and a compelling action-packed story. This is a striking debut novel with a lovely folkloric flavor." Pretty interesting. So yeah, so my library didn't have this, and I wound up buying it on Amazon. So yeah, so stay tuned for more books that I am picking up. So I will add more to this video. Okay, I wanted to know a little bit more about this book. So I opened up the inside and I started reading the synopsis, which is in the front cover right here. So I'm going to read it really quickly. It says, "Lark has foreseen 2 things. She will fall for a young man with sage green eyes, and he will kill her." Pretty interesting. So it's about a 16-year-old girl, Lark, And she has always been happiest close to home, tending her garden, gathering herbs for her grandmother's medicines, and avoiding the disturbing visions her sight brings her. But when it warns that vicious troll-like troughs will soon invade her village, Lark must set out off on a journey far from home to seek help from the legendary riders of Tarnik. Little does Lark suspect that one of the riders, Garion, is the very man who has haunted her visions, or that the people of Tarnik have called her there for a far more dangerous task. Lark is the guardian of life, the first of 4 guardians who must awaken to their powers and recover 4 stolen amulets that together keep the world in balance. To take back the life amulet, Lark will have to discover her true inner strength and give in to a love she swears will be her downfall. So, seems pretty interesting, and Rebecca recommended that we read this one, so yeah, so I had to buy it. So this is book 1 of a series. I don't know what the name of book 2 is, but yeah, so now I have the book. Now I just have to find time to read it. I got another book from Amazon. So this is a thin book. It was outside in the rain, but it's okay. The box is a little damp, but it's okay. So I'm gonna open this. How do you open this thing? It's a little wet. I hope my book's okay. Okay, the book that I got. Ooh, I'm gonna start reading this right away. This is book 3. This is Possession by Helen Hart. I read book 1 and book 2, and I read them very quickly. So yeah, so I want to see what the conclusion is. I think there will be another book 4. I think it's coming out in December. So yeah, so I can't wait to read this one. This is a new adult. It is compared to Shades of Grey. So if you don't like Shades of Grey, I don't suggest reading it. But I really enjoyed book 1 and book 2. Okay, so today was release date, or was it yesterday? I ran to Target because a book was released and I wanted it so bad that I went to Target to go get it. And while I was going down the aisle there, I could not find the book. So our Target has 3 aisles of books. And they have a YA section, which is the whole aisle. Then they have an adult section, and then they have a Spanish and nonfiction section on the other side. So I went through the YA, and I'm like, I didn't find the book, so I went through the adult section. I'm like, wait a minute, this is a YA book, so it has to be in the YA section. So I went back to the YA section. I said, well, I'm not going to leave the store without a book. So I wound up getting 2 books because I did find the book that I was looking for, and I also found another book that I was going to get. So I wound up getting both. Okay, so what did I go to get? Okay, this is such a pretty book, and I have no idea what it's about. So I am going to read the synopsis while I'm doing my video. And I hope I have my glasses. I do have my glasses. Okay, so the book that I got is this one, Replica by Lauren Oliver. Now, I'm really excited because not only did I get the book, I got it for $15. I got a signed copy of the book. It says signed first edition. So I looked through the book and it is signed by the author, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I didn't know I was going to get it. So anyway, this was not even on the display in the front. I thought it would be on display because it's a new book. I thought it would be popular in the front, and they only had 2 of them left. So I'm glad that I was able to get it, but it was really mixed in. It was hard for me to find the book. So anyway, so this book is 2 books in one, as far as I know. This one is Lyra. It's told by Lyra, and if you turn the book over, it is told by Gemma. So 2 girls, 2 stories, same stories but 2 point of views. So it's going to be very interesting to read this, and it's really interesting. And it just says two girls, 2 stories, 1 epic novel, turn over for Lila's tale. So I have no idea what it's about. So I'm gonna go into it blindly, and I really wanted it. So yeah. So I'm not even gonna read the synopsis because it's pretty interesting. I really like the cover and everything. So I'm gonna see what it looks like uncovered. Oh, okay. Without the cover on, it is pink, and both sides are pink. So yeah. So the cover is really cool because it's like see-through. Yeah. So that's pretty neat. So that's different. And that's it. So don't tell me what it's about. I just gonna read it and see what it's about. So what did I get besides that? I wound up getting a very popular book. I was not gonna go get it, and since the second book was just released this week, I decided to buy the first book. I did not buy the second book. I bought the first book. So the first book that I bought was Six of Crows. No, I don't own this one yet. But the second book was right next to it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the first book. It's really cool. It has black edges on the sides. And I really don't know about this book either. This is by Leigh Bardugo. And it's 6 Dangerous Outcasts, 1 Impossible Heist. So it seems pretty interesting. The only thing I think I'm gonna struggle with is the names of these characters, because I did read the back of the book while I was in the store, and you'll see. I'll read the back, and you can see how I struggle with the names. Okay, so here we go. The ice court had been built to withstand an onslaught of armies, assassins, Grisha, and spies. When Inej, I don't even know how to say that. It's I-N-E-J. How the heck you say that word? I have no idea. Said as much to Kaz, K-A-Z. He simply replied, but it hasn't been built to keep us out. His confidence unnerved her. What makes you think we can do this? There will be other teams out there, trained soldiers and spies, people with years of experience. This isn't a job for trained soldiers and spies. It's a job for thugs and thieves. So it sounds pretty interesting. It's just that the names are going to drive me crazy. But I hope that I can read this. And once I finish this one, I will buy the second book if I like this one. So we'll see. So this one was also $15 on sale. So those are the 2 books I got today. Very nice, both hardcovers. I don't usually buy hardcovers, but I only went into Target to get this. I swear, I went in and out of the store in 5 minutes. That's how fast I was, because I had to pick up my kids. So yeah, I only went in to get that one book. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.